196. The Apartment of Awesome. For years, this subreddit has been growing, evolving, and sucking up bisexual men and transgender women faster than me on a Saturday night. But what was it? How did it come to be? And what will become of it? Stay tuned, and these questions will be answered. 10 to 11 years ago, two roommates, whose names will be lost to time, decided to start a subreddit based on their apartment number. This subreddit had only one rule: you must post before you leave. According to user Static Transit of Reddit, this subreddit became a counter to many other types of meme subreddits, such as dank memes and PewDiePie submissions. This is probably because it was populated by college students and not middle schoolers with chronic I hate minorities disease. After 420 weeks, over 8 years, the experiment was concluded and the subreddit closed. Not many people enjoyed the closing of r/195. After all, where else could they post their memes that they just have lying in their phones, if not there? So they moved on to a sequel that was made in late 2018 that would eventually become bigger and better than the original, r/196. I don't know what r/196 was like in its early days, probably like any other meme subreddit, but soon in late 2020, it began to boom. I think I was there for that boom. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I was one of the first 100,000 subscribers, although I don't have any sources on that, so you're just gonna have to trust me. Now, I don't know if you know this, but in 2020, the world went kind of crazy. We were all in lockdown, so having a place where you could go without even leaving the comfort of your own home was a very novel idea. But another thing was happening too. Now, I have no way of knowing this for sure, but it felt that a lot of people were realizing that they were LGBTQ+ during the pandemic. Once again, I have no sources for this, but my brother came out as trans and I started presenting more feminine then, so... But it seems that this change was most prevalent in r/196. Posts became more horny, focusing on femboys and trans women, which are apparently the same thing when you go to r/femboys. There are too many women on there. Eventually, the subreddit became much more queer positive. Very rare for a shitposting subreddit of such magnitude. I mean, most of the subreddits are just filled with like trans or furry hate and incel bait about like how women don't like everyday guys. It's ridiculous. But this place was special. It was a place where trans people can post memes. And it was really horny, guys. Like, there were posts left and right about wanting to get railed by wolfmen or dick from an autistic girl or whatever. Like, tone it down, guys. Some of us are in public. The increase in queer identities led to a shift in politics, the subreddit becoming more radical leftist. This caused the subreddit to become, as my gay, vegan, Catholic, post-punk former Latin teacher Hugh McElroy once described his church, borderline anarchist. In fact, 196 really helped me realize that I was bigender. So did my brother, but this isn't about him. This video is about 196, so you can go fuck yourself, Connor. Now, there are hundreds of things to talk about, whether it be the rise of Goblin Hog, the impeccable Sprunkus Crunkus, or even the cake-loving lesbian herself, anarcho-stripperism. I hope you're watching this, John. But what I want to talk about is how I was unfairly cheated. This is a non sequitur. Now, just so you know, this isn't an r/196 problem. This is more of a Reddit problem. But still, I want to talk about it. I came across a post of an NFT owner cosplaying as his own Bored Ape. He was doing blackface while doing it. He also used the term friend, which is spelled F-R-E-N. So I, jokingly, made a comment saying, "Friend, someone should kill this guy." Now, the joke here is that I was conveniently ignoring the blackface, the NFT ownership, and choosing to specify on the fact that he used the term friend. Reddit banned me for that. For threatening violence, which is insane, because I have had a Polish nationalist threaten to kill me for being bisexual, and I reported him and he got temporarily suspended. What the hell, Reddit? And Reddit banned me for that, okay? My main account, gone. My side account that I used for stuff, gone. My other side account that I used for Brian David Gilbert related media, gone. I tried submitting an appeal, but I was ignored. And before you're saying, oh no, you shouldn't have threatened violence, I was joking. And this Polish nationalist guy that I mentioned earlier was not. And he was temporarily suspended. What a shitload of fuck. Anyways, where was I?
Full Metal Alchemist! Full Metal Alchemist.
Recently, Reddit CEO and current contender for Most Punchable Face Awards 2023, Steve Huffman, decided to introduce some extortionate prices for third-party apps that want to use Reddit. As a result, almost 3,500 subreddits are protesting by going dark for either 2 days or indefinitely. Decided by a community poll, 196 was suspended indefinitely. I'll admit, I'm kind of ashamed that I voted for the 2-day blackout. I was scared of losing this special place. So like gay rats fleeing from an even gayer sinking ship, the last day of r/196 was hectic. The mods made a pinned post about where the 196 refugees could go, the most common being Tumblr, and the second most common being Rattle. Rattle. It's Reddit run by trans people. The last day of 196 was full of heartfelt posts about not wanting to say goodbye yet, videos about all the wacky trends that happened throughout the years, and most of all, good fucking memes. I sit here today at a crossroads. Will 196 come back in full force, or will it die, its users forever confined to become refugees of the internet? Will the Reddit blackout prove to Steve that the power of the people cannot be overruled, or is the death grip of capitalism just too powerful? Only time will tell, but I, for one, know this. Not every storybook has a happy ending. But I like to hope.